Hello, everyone. This is Christina within the garden. And as the season has already kicked off, some of the things you might have done up to this point are garden planning. If you haven't started planning out your garden, don't worry, you can start this at any time. Now, I purchased some planners online that are garden specific. And whether you're a flower gardener or a vegetable gardener or both, you can use these planners. Amazon has quite a few. I purchased 3 and then pick which one I preferred the most. Next, I sorted out my seeds into spring, summer, and fall crops. And then from there, I sorted the seed packets into whether they needed light to germinate or did not need light. Now, the ones that did not need light to germinate, I of course grouped all those together so that they could be planted and seeded and watered all together. The next few items that I did was to refamiliarize myself with which seeds I had purchased throughout the fall last year, which is typical of a gardener to start purchasing their seed packets in the fall of the previous year and going into winter. You could also do some of this planning during your winter months when you have less gardening happening at that time. Now, I like to filter my seed boxes, as you can see in front of me, into flowers. And that blue box has both flowers, pumpkins, and herbs. Now, the green box has all of your general veggies. And the reason the green box is the one I went with is it's a larger box, and generalized vegetables typically need you're gardening with those more, so you need more of those available and a bigger space. Now here you see me taking it a step further by labeling all of my labels to go with my seed packages. To take it a step further, you can even date them. That way when you plant, let's say, lavender, and you know lavender takes a certain amount of days to germinate, you're not concerned that your seeds are not germinating because you have the date on there and the time frame in which they take to germinate. So this is just an added step. If you'd like to go ahead and take this now, you can do so while you are organizing. Now, while these particular pens I used here were great and I love the color, they did fade, so I would definitely use a black gardener marker. You can get those on Amazon as well, or they're sold in most garden stores, including Gardener Supply. So definitely go with something that won't fade. My next steps are going to be to go to my garden shed and start organizing my space. That way, as I go into the year, I feel both organized in my spaces and in my thought process with my organizers. Now, you don't have to use a planner, you could use a sheet paper, so it's up to you. But some of the things that I like to do in my garden shed are to get all of the supplies and fertilizers organized, get it cleaned out, and have everything ready for mass plantings. Now, you might remember this garden shed because Joe retrofitted it for me. He put a plexiglass backing over the door so that light is let in. We built the shelves that go up and around the edge here, and we put in a faux grass. Now, these were just a few things we did to get ready for our season. We hope you have an amazing 2024 gardening season yourself and share the plans that you make to get ready for your garden that year.